Form 3 English, Adverbial Clauses 5. In the last four lessons, we focused on the connectives. We should also pay attention to the agreement of tenses in the adverbial clauses. Adverb clauses of time. Task 1. Complete the following. Pay special attention to verb tenses. Now you can check the answer. That last night I went to bed after I had completed my homework. That tonight I will go to bed after I finished my homework. That ever since I saw a child I had been afraid of dogs. That Jacqueline's contact lens popped out while she was playing basketball. Be sure to reread your composition for errors before you submit it in to the teacher tomorrow. 咁呢個係一個宣佈啦，所以要用 present tense。By the time I left my apartment this morning, the mail carrier had distributed or collected the mail. 第7條 I have known my best friend since she was 10 years old. 第8條 A black cat ran across the road as I was driving my car to work this morning. 第9條 By the time I leave this city, I will have been living or staying here for 4 months. Use future perfect tense. 第10條 Whenever Matt is or gets angry, his nose gets red. 第11條 I went to the beach whenever the weather was nice, but now I don't have time to do that because I have to study. 第12條 We will have a big party when we have some good news. 第13條 The next time I travel to Hawaii, I'm going to visit Mauna Loa, the world's largest volcano. 第14條 I had fried chicken the last time I dined at that restaurant. Task 2. Make the sentence with until from the given situation. You can check the answer. That I can't pay my bills until my paycheck comes. 第2條 We can't live until Carmen comes. 第3條 I'm not going to leave the room until you tell me the truth. After until you need a subject. 第4條 It had been a party until Paul arrived. 第5條 Let's sit here by the fire until dinners are ready. 第6條 I like to read until I get sleepy. Task 3. Combine the ideas by using either as soon as or once. As soon as and once basically have the same meaning, but as soon as is more immediate. Often just is used with as soon as to emphasize the idea of immediately. For example, I will call him just as soon as I get home. So for the first sentence, maybe the taxi will get here in 5 minutes or so. Then we can leave for the airport. Then we can change to as soon as the taxi gets here, we can leave for the airport. Now you can check the answer. 第一题 we can eat once the rice is done. 第三条 as soon as I graduate, I can return home. 第四条 we can start playing tennis every morning before class once spring comes and the weather is nice again. 第五条 once my roommate walked into the room, I knew that something was wrong. 第六条 as soon as you begin to feel more comfortable living in the United States, your English will get better. 第七条 once the singer finished her song, the audience burst into applause. 第八条 once the baseball game is over, I will take out the garbage. Task 4. Using the given information, make a sentence in which you use just after, just before, or just as. Notice that just as the idea of immediately. For example, I got to the airport at 8:15. My plane left 10 minutes later. I got to the airport just before my plane left. So you can now check the answer. 第一條係 you should not you shouldn't eat a heavy meal just before you go to bed. 第三條 just after I had gone to bed at 11, the phone rang. 第四條 just after we had sat down to eat, someone knocked on the door. 第五條 just after I had got on the bus, I remembered that I had left my briefcase at home. 第六條 just before I got up to give my speech, I got butterflies in my stomach. 即係感到緊張嘅意思。第七條 I will light the candles just before the guests come. 第八條 just when I was bending over to pick up my pencil, my pen split. Task 4. Fill the correct tenses of the verbs in brackets for the following proverbs. So you can check the answers now. For the first one, while the cat is away, the mice will play. 第二條 a line travels around the world while Truth is putting her boots on. 第三條 if you don't know where you are going, any roads will get you there. 第四條 memory is deceptive because it is colored by today's events. 第五條 never look down on any anybody unless you are helping him up. Dialogue 2. You have to kiss a lot of toes before you find a handsome prince. Exercise. Fill the correct tenses of the verbs in brackets for the following proverbs. So you can now check the answer.